Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris from the Double Threat. Today we're going to be talking about rigging for kingfishing on the reef. The type of tackle you're going to need to catch kingfish out on the reef is some wire line, wire leader material. It's very important. Kingfish have very sharp teeth and they will cut through regular monofilament line. So anytime we're targeting kings, I like to take about an 18 to 24 inch section of this marlin hard wire. It's a single strand hard wire. I like the size number 5, which has a 43-pound breaking strength. Some guys will attach wire directly to the monofilament leader. I don't like doing that. I like using a Spro power swivel, size 8, which has a 50-pound breaking strength. They're very strong swivels for their size. I like to use a very small, very compact swivel. That way the fish don't see it. When you're fishing on the reef, it's essential that you have circle hooks. We like these Mustad 6.0 old shape circle hooks. You don't want to use a J hook or a treble hook because it increases the likelihood that a fish is going to swallow that bait all the way down into the stomach. You're going to gut hook them and then the fish isn't going to survive. Obviously, if it's a fish you plan on keeping for dinner, that's not an issue. But when you're fishing on the reef, you encounter a wide variety of species. Some aren't eligible for harvest, some might be out of season or too small to keep. So by using a circle hook, if you happen to catch one of those fish that you're required to release by law, then it's a good thing to have a circle hook because it's going to get them in the corner of the mouth and you can release them healthy. Now, to attach a wire to a hook or to a swivel, you can't use any old knot. What you want to use is a haywire twist, and I'll demonstrate that for you right now. Here I have my piece of wire and my circle hook. Start by inserting the wire through the hook. I like to leave about a 3 or 4 inch tag end. Next, you want to delicately bend the wire and try not to kink it. If you kink it, it'll reduce the breaking strength. Next, cross the 2 sections of wire over each other and try to hold it so that the angle in between the wire forms roughly a 90-degree angle, like so. Now pinch the 2 ends of wire and begin twisting. I like to do about 5 or 6 twists, and then I'll reduce the angle between the 2 tag ends. You see, here I was holding it about 90 degrees apart. Now I want to hold it about 30 degrees or 45 degrees apart and do a few more twists. Now to finish off your haywire twist, you want to bend this tag end out to about 90 degrees and then make a couple of barrel wraps. Just go around the main line like that. Now, to break off this tag end, you bend it like so, and then you can twist it a few times and it'll snap off. So there's your completed haywire twist. Now let me find my swivel. I'll add one of those Spro swivels to the other side. There's your completed kingfish wire. Now to attach my leader to the main line, I'm just going to do a simple fisherman's knot. You can use whatever type of knot you'd like for this. Just a quick, easy knot to tie. Alright, now my leader is complete. We have our kingfish leader attached to our rod. I'm going to show you a neat trick you can use. So we're going to run about 40 to 50 feet of leader material to our bait. And when we're kingfishing, we also want to get that bait down deep. One thing I don't want to have to do is hand line that fish in 50 feet to the boat and then also try to gaff it and hand line it at the same time. So what you can do to get away from using a 3-way swivel to attach your weight to your main line is by this little trick here. So let me pull the leader all the way out so you can see how we do this on the double trap. Now here's the end of our leader material, and it's attached to our braid main line with a bimini twist. You can see the bimini creates a loop right here. This loop is perfect to hang your weight on. I'll show you. So here we have a 24-ounce lead with a short piece of mono and a snap swivel on the top. Now I cut the snap swivel to make this trick a little bit easier, so you can use the snap swivel intact and it'll work just fine. All you got to do is hang that lead right on your loop, like so. And it might look like it would fall off rather easily, especially when you're fighting a fish. But let me tell you, that's not the case. Somehow it manages to stay on. And so once you reel that fish up and get the weight up, you simply grab the snap swivel, take it off the line. Now you can keep reeling that fish all the way up to the rod tip. This will come in great for guys who like to do a lot of fishing on their own. This way you don't have to worry about leadering the fish and trying to gaff it when you're out there on the water all by yourself.